Anyways, we're actually gonna get started here. This is week 2 for Junior Varsity Mario Kart. This is New Hampton versus Ridgeview versus Clear Lake. Week 2. Okay, so now that we're actually getting somewhere, once again, if you're just joining, this is week 2 Junior Varsity Mario Kart. New Hampton versus Ridgeview versus Clear Lake. Today for New Hampton, for the first 4 races of the heat, we have Tyler and Sophie. Tyler on the left, Sophie on the right. So the map is going to be Excite Bike. Fun map if you play Mario Kart. If you know, you know. Also, Nintendo just dropped a new OLED Switch with the new Legends of Zelda's games. So that's really cool. It looks really good. You should look it up. It's great. Anyways, race 1 of 4 for these two. Let's go. And as we get into the second lap here, we have Tyler R leading in first for New Hampton as he enters his third, and then Sophie behind him in 6th place. Final lap. Anyways, just at the end here, we have Tyler finishing in first place for New Hampton. And then Sophie finishes in 6th. That leaves New Hampton with 7 points. Clear Lake with 9 points. And finally, Ridgeview. Sorry, Ridgeview with 5 points. 5 points. That leads Clear Lake in first, New Hampton in second, and finally Ridgeview in third. Start for race 2 out of 4. Anyways, for the second race, the map comes out as Electrodome. New Hampton 7 points. Second out 4 races. Then as we really get into the actual race here, we have Tyler fighting for first with Sophie through probably the second half of the first lap. Tyler moves back to third as Sophie solidifies her first place lead. Going up the stairs now and into the fourth bend right before the start finish line. That makes Sophie enter the second lap in first place and Tyler right behind in second. Tyler taking the inside, managed to cut up to first, and Sophie takes a pretty bad blow, finally moving back to 5th place. Tyler moves to second since he gets caught up in a booster there. Going down, Clear Lake Esports just above. Really fighting out for second place here for Tyler, and just behind them is Sophie in 4th. Tyler getting hit with a red shell, moving back to 4th, and finally 5th as Sophie steals the 4th place. Well, never mind anyways, as we enter into the final lap here, Tyler stays in 3rd, Sophie back into 6th. Tyler gets stuck in the gravel, that's going to lose him some time here. Battling it out for 4th there. Sophie falling off the track, staying in 6th. Tyler hitting a booster there. Fighting for 4th and 3rd with Ridgeview. Anyways, that leaves Tyler finishing in 4th place and Sophie using the bullet to move up to 5th place. That leaves Clear Lake with 20 points, New Hampton in 12 points, and finally Ridgeview in 10. Keeping the same placings here with Clear Lake in 1st, New Hampton in 2nd, and finally Ridgeview in 3rd. Anyways, ignore that I don't have a picture for Clear Lake. I don't know why I don't. I'm sorry, not Clear Lake, Ridgeview. Anyways, Baby Park is the race. Let's see how it goes, New Hampton. Just so you know, Baby Park is literally just an oval, so it has 7 laps instead of 3. Your placement on the track is very crucial in this map. Anyways, after we reach to the 5th out of 7 laps, Sophie stays strong in 2nd, and Tyler is behind in 6th, really battling it out for 5th here. Taking the outside isn't going to help him. Sophie's still staying strong in. I guess she's battling it out for second now. Nope, she moved back to fourth. Really got hit all the way to fifth place. That leaves Tyler in fourth and Sophie in fifth, bringing New Hampton up to 17 points. Anyways, finally, that leaves the standings currently to Clear Lake in first with 25, Ridgeview in second with 21 points, and finally New Hampton in third with 17. And for the fourth and final race for these guys, this is Mario Circuit. Anyways, only 3 laps in this race. We have Tyler in fourth, moving up to third, and second, going right for first, as Sophie is right behind in fifth place. Second lap for Mario Circuit. Tyler throwing red shell, really battling for second place right now as they start to move up to the third lap. And Sophie takes a red shell, moving, nope, she's staying in fourth, but she's definitely got heat coming behind her for fifth place. Tyler taking a big hit there, moving back to third. Tyler's really getting close for third place here. Really trying to make good choices. Hitting the tar. Jumping. He's going over the side. Getting the boost. Finishes in third place. And Sophie finishes in fifth. That means for this heat, New Hampton finishes with 36 points. Or I'm sorry, 23 points. Clear Lake finishes with 36 points. And Ridgeview with 25 points. That leaves Clear Lake in first, 36. Ridgeview in second at 25. And finally, New Hampton at 23. Anyways, we're going to start at the second heat here. Once again, 4 races for this one. We have Ben and Taylor playing for New Hampton. Then for Clear Lake, we have Michael and Brady. And Ridgeview, Haley and Lakota. Anyways, as we start up the second heat here, Excite Bike as the map. We have Ben and Taylor playing for New Hampton. Clear Lake, we have Michael and Brady, and finally Ridgeview, Haley, and Lakota. First out of 3 laps. Ben making a really good choice there, moving up to second place. Taylor's in 4th. Never mind. Ben moves back to 6th. And Taylor up to 3rd. Ben using the bullet to move all the way back up to 3rd again. Taylor stays in 5th. Never mind, 6th now. Getting the bullet. Now she's moving up. Anyways, Ben stayed strong in 3rd place, using the red shell there. And finally, after Ben hits some of the dirt, he moves back to 5th place. Third lap, really the dash to the finish here. It seems like Ben is going to stay and finish in 4th place, and Taylor goes in 5th. That leaves New Hampton with 28 points. Clear Lake with 41 points. They take first here. And finally Ridgeview with 36 points, coming in 2nd. Anyways, 2nd out of 4 races here. Mute City is the map. New Hampton with 28 points, they come in 3rd. Ridgeview with 36, they go in 2nd. And finally, Clear Lake with 41 points. This is Mute City. Anyways, Ben moves up to 2nd place. Or not. He moves all the way back to 5th. And dips it. That means he's going to move to 6th place. Taylor moving ahead in 5th. Finally, as we get into the 2nd lap, Taylor stays in 5th place, and Ben in 6th. Ben using his boost here. Going right for Taylor's spot. Ben flies off again. That's going to solidify his place in 6th. Taylor moving up to third. Ben managing his boost pretty well here, getting right back up to the pack as he moves to 5th in trades place with Taylor in 6th. Ben moving up to 4th. Never mind. He stays in 5th. Ben moves back to 6th, and Taylor is in 4th. That makes Ben really using the bullet at the end to finish in 5th, and Taylor finishes in 6th. This leaves New Hampton with 31 points. Clear Lake with 48, and finally Ridgeview with 47. They're just right behind them. Anyways, as we start up the 3rd out of 4 races, Baby Park is chosen as a map. Remember, there is 7 laps in this one. Clear Lake in 1st with 48. Ridgeview right behind him with 47, and finally New Hampton with 31 points. Race 3. Anyways, as we get started out 7, just a bit before halfway, we have Ben in 3rd place. Really trying to attack for 2nd. He's got a lot of ground to make, but he's making it. And Taylor behind him in 4th place. Ben dodging that blue shell there. Ben still has a lot of ground to make before he can make it to 2nd place. And this is 6 out of 7 laps. Only a lap to go. He dodges the red shell again. And Ben moves up to 2nd in 1st, moving back to 3rd. Gets hit with a devastating red shell, moving back to 4th. And Taylor right behind him in 5th. That leaves Ben to finish in 4th place and Taylor to finish in 5th. This gives New Hampton 36 points, adding on 5 to what they had. Clear Lake with 53 points, extending... Nope, they actually moved back to 2nd place as Ridgeview moves up to 1st with 58 points. Anyways, for the final race for Ben and Taylor, this ends in Twisted Mansion. 2nd heat, race 4, Ben and Taylor. Here we go. Never mind, of course, just as I say that. Or, okay, I guess Taylor and Ben are fighting it out for 5th and 6th place right now. Ben uses the bullet to move up out of 5th. He's going right for 4th place here. Maybe he'll make it up to 3rd. Could use some good braking. Never mind. Anyways, 3rd lap, Ben in 4th, and Taylor in 5th place. Anyways, Ben and Taylor are now fighting for 3rd and 4th place. Ben moves back to 6th, and Taylor stays in 3rd place, battling for 4th. Ben getting the bullet at just the right time. Never mind. Taylor finishes in 2nd place, and Ben finishes in 5th. That's it for those guys. Anyways, as I switch up here, we have Ridgeview in 1st with 68 points, Clear Lake behind him in 57, and finally New Hampton in 3rd place with 43 points. Gonna switch over to Bailey and RW playing for New Hampton, Max and Trent playing for Clear Lake, and finally Daniel and Val for Ridgeview. Heat 3, final heat. Anyways, as we get ready to start the 3rd heat here, my name is Eddie for New Hampton. For New Hampton, we have Bailey and RW playing. Clear Lake is Max and Trent, and finally Ridgeview with Daniel and Val. Ridgeview leading in 1st place with 68 points. Clear Lake right behind him, 57, and New Hampton at 43 points. This map is Mario Kart Stadium, the first race for these 4. Let's go. Anyways, our W, maybe he can hold us lead in 1st. Never mind. Anyways, second lap here. Bailey holding steady in 5th, and RW in 6th. Dodging that blue shell. Finally the third lap. Bailey's really going to battle it out for 4th here. Maybe even 3rd. And RW sits in 6th place. And that leaves Bailey to finish in 4th and RW in 6th. Anyways, as they choose the next course here, that leaves Ridgeview at 75 points. They lead in 1st place. Clear Lake in 2nd with 67. And finally, New Hampton with 47 points. Anyways, RW finishes in 3rd, and Bailey, finishing in 6th for 2 out of the 4 races for the final heat. Okay, finally, Mount Wario as the third races map. We have Clear Lake in second with 72, Ridgeview leading in 86, and finally New Hampton with 52 points. Race 3 out of 4. Let's go.